Hey, KIC here. Welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. I gotta tell you, this episode almost didn't happen. Well, potentially almost didn't happen because I was having internet problems. Yeah, I have a pretty spiffy cable connection and, wow, I am getting lots of loading stutter today. I don't know what that is all about, but that's really frustrating. Anyway, it's just going to be a day of frustration. Apparently, I had no internet connection today, so theoretically, by the time I go to upload all of this, it'll actually be working. I don't know if that's going to be true. We'll find out, or I'll find out, and by way of this episode either being available or not, you'll find out as well. But holy cow, look at that. There's just a lot going on over here. Yeah, I'm kind of flying over here for a reason, and that Alpha Raptor is not the reason, just to be clear. But anyway, as I was saying, this episode almost didn't get posted, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. I want to check something right quick. Forgive me for just a moment here as I pop off of this. Pteranodon, not of this. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. Got it. Okay, sorry. Let me tell you what I was thinking about here. I was thinking about rare flowers and rare mushrooms. But yeah, swamp. Sorry, forgot that. Swamp. I got it. Don't worry. Got it covered. Go to the swamp. KIC, go to the swamp. To the swamp. KIC, go. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, yes, I'm obviously cruising through here. 2 reasons, 3 reasons, take your pick, 4 reasons, I don't know, something along those lines. One, I just thought maybe we'd stop and harass some Apex Argentivises, RG10, I don't know what the plural of that is, Argentivises, we're just going to go ahead and say. The other reason, and again, there are numerous of them, sorry, I'm kind of taking a look at what is going on. So I'm going to say I'm not seeing anything because I think we're in Frozen Fang right now. So, yeah. I'm also looking to see if there's a terror bird over here. I haven't found one yet. Frozen Fang is supposed to be a good place to find one. It's one of the better places, apparently, and I might have to reset everything again. I'm not 100% sure at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it yet. Anyway, let's continue on. We don't need to be looking for terror birds all day long. That would probably be something I could better do on my own time. Hey, that would be an Apex Argent down there, I think. Maybe even 2 of them. I'm actually really tempted to just kind of... Nope, you're an Apex Pteranodon. Ah, you know what? Here, there's nothing around. I feel like I can do this pretty quickly. I probably shouldn't have brought this guy. I probably should have brought, oh, I don't know, Skyline or someone else. But this guy just, doesn't have much for carrying capacity. Come here, bird. Uh-oh, that was bad timing. Oh, never mind. You're fine. You're stuck. Shotgun to the face, and now you're dead. There we go. I knew that wouldn't take all that long. Okay, just making sure you're okay over there. How are you doing? Do you have anything? Wow, you are terrible. You don't have anything at all I care about. Fine. Well, then, here, I'll just go ahead and harvest a little bit with this guy here just because, why not? Get a little more meat. Can always, I guess, use more meat. I don't know, something along those lines. Anyway, the other thing I was kind of looking around for over here was for another I was going to say Gigantosaurus. No, it's Giganotosaurus. I already have one of those. Goodbye. Just drop that one. I don't need it. And yet another thing I was looking for once we get out this way a little more, now that we are into the nice cold land, we're into the White Sky Peak area, as it so were. Here, I can show you on the map where we're at. There you go. There's a little thumbtack. That's where we are. We're actually kind of sort of getting into the general vicinity of where we hung out the last time we were together in a series. Oh, that's like free experience right there. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Ah, take that. Do it. Harvest in midair. Midair harvest. Ah, you go. And yeah, here's the other reason I wanted to come out here. I wanted to see if there is such a thing as an apex wolf. I don't know. Based on... Ooh, you're not bad. 76. I'm kind of losing track of them here. Based on the time this mod was created, this is an old mod I'm using that adds the apex creatures. I think I've said that before. It's technically not supported anymore. That's how old it is. It's totally outdated. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to continue using it. The problem is, I like this mod. I really do. I think it's a good mod. I don't agree 100% with how it's set up, but I do like this mod. So, all that said, it doesn't necessarily support everything that I wish it would. Like, there are no apex penguins, for instance. No apex kangaroos. No apex a lot of things. No apex moose. I still call it a moose. There are no apex a lot of things. And that's fine. I'm not complaining about that. This is not a statement about whether something is or is not available as an apex creature. I'm not saying that. Not at all. What I am saying, however, is that it is somewhat incomplete in that regard, so I don't know if there is an apex wolf. I really, truly, I just don't know. There might be. Level 16, man, you guys are such a disappointment. Every time I found a Rex in this series, it's just kind of been a disappointment. I'm not a happy camper about that. Not at all. Not at all. Man, why can't I find a decent Rex? I know, that's not fair. I'm calling that Rex a poor Rex, and certainly that Rex is a better Rex than I am, but that said, I'm pretty sure there are better Rexes to be found. I see penguins around. Not seeing many wolves over here, or if I am, I'm just not seeing them through all the trees, and I'm kind of just scanning quickly as I fly along. I know there are apex cats. I've died to the same one multiple times, so I know they exist. Don't know about the apex wolves, though. That is the question of the day, really. Yeah, I know. I'm freezing over here, and I'm going through food left and right. And I didn't actually bring a bunch of food. I do have some berries I could chomp on if I need to. Aha. What about you? Are you a terrible Rex? Wow, you're a terrible Rex, too. You're so bad you're actually going to fall off the edge. Nope, you're not. Maybe. You are going to get stuck, though. Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck. Kind of feel like I should help out all the mammoths over here, but, whatever. They can fend for themselves. What do we have going on here? Ankylo is fighting Direwolf. I don't see. I'm going to go ahead and just guess right now. I'm going to say there probably is not an apex wolf. I think just the timing of this mod, by the time it was basically dumped, well, that's kind of a harsh way to phrase it, but by the time it was no longer updated, I think maybe wolves were added after that point. So I'm just going to go ahead and say there are no apex wolves, which is kind of a shame because my hope was that if I could find an apex wolf, maybe I could still ride it, even though, you know, you can't ride any of the apex stuff in this mod. None of them are mountable. None of them are saddleable. You can't do anything with them, but what are you? You're level 12. Is that the same one? It probably isn't, but it could be. But at least the wolf, under normal circumstances, doesn't need a saddle. So the idea, of course, is, hey, if there is an apex wolf, maybe you can ride it without a saddle. So that would give me the opportunity, potentially, hey, look at that. That guy's level 28. Not bad. That would give me the opportunity, potentially, to go ride on an apex creature, because I haven't been able to do that. Now, I know we could talk about there are other mods that do similar things, but they're not quite in the same vein, and as I said, I do rather like this one. Wow, level 48. We're getting a little better. That's still not great, but we're definitely getting better. And we are way in my neck of the woods now. I'm still not used to... Hello, pause. I'm still not used to the north. This area over here? Man, I know this stuff. Oh, we're out of stamina. Good timing. I wasn't paying the slightest bit of attention to it. I promise you I wasn't. So that's going to be really bad. You're going to get some stamina. And stamina. And now you need to fly. How was that for timing? Huh? That was pretty awesome right there. I'm going to go ahead and say that was pretty awesome. I am freezing to death. I probably need to eat. Here, let's go ahead and pull up my screen so I can chew on some berries. And chew on some berries. There we go. Yum. I had myself a big full dinner of berries. I am 100% fine now. I am not slowly dying due to lack of food and heat. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Have not seen a Giganotosaurus around. That's a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping that we'd find another one of those. I don't know. It's, thinking maybe there'd be a good chance there'd be one up here. Maybe not. They do seem to like the mountains, the volcanoes, that type of area. Oh, there we go. Boom, look at that. There's the Giganotosaurus, level 48. All right. So, now I know where to find one until it decides to wander away. Not bad. Consider this a little bit of a recon episode. That's kind of, in general, what we have going on here. I don't see a Quetzal around, and that's fine. They don't need to be around. I know you can kind of go to the center of the map, and there are a couple of patterns they like to follow, and I'm totally on board with doing that if that's what we need to do to go track one down. There was one over by the mountain kind of near home, but I don't know, after all of my shooting and stuff, that one might not be around. It's possible. It might have already taken off elsewhere. It might not have. I don't really know. Still haven't seen any apex dogs, any apex wolves. That would be an apex saber-tooth. That is not good. I was actually thinking, since I am over here, this is such a good place to go to get crystal, no, not crystal, pearls, that I would maybe stop and grab some free pearls, but that apex saber-tooth does worry me a touch. I, as we have already discussed this episode, have died to an apex saber-tooth on multiple occasions, so I don't really want to anger one right now. I'm just watching for a minute here. I'm just watching. Because as soon as I jump off of this guy, you know that saber-tooth is coming over here, right? That's just the way it is. You know, let's go ahead and land over here. I think I'll be okay if I do this. I got a shotgun. I'll be fine. I'll probably die. Yeah, I can't use my shotgun and grab pearls at the same time. I know that. Never mind, I can't really use my shotgun in the water. Minor details. Oh, look at that. There's another one nearby. Cat, you worry me. You worry me more than my own cat, and sometimes my cat worries me. Let me tell you. Okay, let's try it again. We're going to grab some more. These pearls, of course, are useful for electronics. I haven't gone to the big electronics game yet. That is on the to-do list. It just, we haven't gotten there yet. I sometimes take my time with things, or often take my time with things, as it may be. Man, there are so many pearls in this area, and I would love to just grab them all, but there are too many other things around that I'm a little concerned about at the moment. Namely, big cats. Those are kind of problematic. I'm not sure. I was going to say, I think that looks like a big cat to me. Yeah, that's a pretty big cat. Maybe we can go ahead and annoy another Apex Argentavis. They aren't that big of a deal. Go ahead and land you. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3, and you are toast. And that didn't hurt a lot. No, not at all. Not at all. I was already injured, actually. Look at that. That's why we do this. And I'm going to take the food because that's also, right this particular second, why we do this. That right there was a pretty big upgrade on the crossbow. I am pleased with that. Here, let's go ahead and put that guy down there. Yeah, since I lost my other crossbow quite some time back, this is kind of a good thing here. Where is my crummier crossbow? Let's load it full of those guys. There we go. That way I get all of my bolts back for my good stuff. And let me go ahead and pound some food. Eat the berries. Chomp, 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 chomp. Chomp, 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 chomp. All right, look at that. Got a bunch of pearls, got a bunch of food. Well, maybe not a bunch of food. Got ourselves a nice crossbow. That's actually going to come in super handy when we come back for that Giganotosaurus. That Giganotosaurus, just to go ahead and throw it out there, it might be a little while. I'm not saying we're coming back for that tomorrow or anything. That one, I still think I need more materials before I'm ready to get that one. And, of course, when I say materials, I mean narcotics, tranquilizing darts, not darts, but, you know, bolts. I suppose we could go to darts, but I'm pretty sure my improved tranquilizer arrows are going to be better than darts. And maybe some metabolic accelerators. Wow, that was easy for me to say, wasn't it? Let's take one last look at an area that would be familiar here. Let me just grab some stamina right quick. I just want to make sure we are good to go. That's all. All right, I think we're good. First, I want to fly over an area just kind of as we'll get there. I'll make it kind of a big turn. Just because it's been a while since I've been over here. Look at this. This area right in here. Right here is where I built in Series 2. Well, Series 1 and Series 2. Look at that. There's nothing but trees and rocks down there. That looks so weird to me. So weird. Just looks odd. Like it doesn't look right. You know, when we flew over the nice snowy area and there wasn't a little mining fortress, a little mining outpost, that sort of thing, I didn't even think twice about that. But flying over right there and not seeing anything? Oh, that's just strange. I mean, where are the gigantic walls and dinosaurs everywhere and... No, nothing. Of course, this is a pretty familiar ravine to me, and the reason I'm coming back here is I just want to find... Well, again, this is a bit of a recon mission. We're scouting out things that we're going to be going after. Wanted to see if there would be a big T-Rex back here, because there's often T-Rex, Spinosaurus, something along those lines. I see some apex creatures. Of course, an apex Spino, an apex Raptor, apex Carno, some regular normal Raptors. There are a lot of those guys around. Holy cow. I don't know what they're chomping on. They're chomping on something. It's dead, whatever it is. Let me tell you that much. We do have a lot of things around, but nothing that is terribly compelling and not the sort of thing I'm looking for. There would be another Spino over there. This is a good area back here. There are often Spinos and T-Rexes back here, too. Level 16. Yeah, man, these low-level dinosaurs are just a disappointment. I gotta tell you. They really are. They're a disappointment. Oh, we might stop and grab that scorpion. Just for kicks. What do we have going on over here? Looks like lots of little action. I think that would be an Oviraptor versus a Carno over there. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'll just go ahead and set down here. Check out this crate. I already have that one. I'll go ahead and drop that. That way that will reset the beacon. Ish. Sort of thing. Yep. Hello, Carno. I see you down there. Just going to buzz the Carno. Not really interested in killing it at this moment. But I did want to head back here just because, again, like I was saying, there are some good things around here, and I don't think we're done with what we're going to be taming just yet. I think we still need to do some more taming. We're not quite done. We don't necessarily need to do as much as we did in the last series, but we should probably be doing some more. Hello? That's the second time I've done that on this episode. Let's go ahead and do that. Good. All right. I think I want to use that one. There we go. There's 36 chitin. I'll take that. What are you? You're an Oviraptor, and you would be the Carno over there. This is kind of an area where I would expect to be seeing a Quetzal. Potentially expect to be seeing a Quetzal right up in here, but apparently not, and that's okay. But again, I'm just checking out what else is over here. The last thing I'm probably going to need to do, and I don't know if I'm going to have a moment on this one. I don't know. We'll see if I can get over there quickly enough. I just want to see if maybe I can grab a couple of flowers, maybe a couple of mushrooms, but I really didn't quite bring the right dinosaur or stuff to go heading into the swamp. So if we don't do that, we'll have to worry about that another time. Or I will worry about it another time. Maybe, you don't need to worry about it. That's kind of my problem, not yours. Game is running really poorly right now. I don't know what's up with that. Hello, snake. Snakes everywhere. Holy cow, there are snakes everywhere. Yikes. Snakes everywhere. Yeah, I don't really see a good place I like right now. There's a frog. Frog might not be a bad idea. Cricket. Ribbit. Ribbit. Did I say cricket? I said cricket. I meant ribbit. There's Quetzal. What are you? Level 32. That's not too shabby. We could work with that if we needed to. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with performance right now. It's looking really choppy, though. Really bad. Let's go ahead and set down, maybe over here-ish. If I can find a spot that isn't infested with snakes, I wouldn't mind setting down for just a moment. How about over here? Let me set down. What I like to do is set down and see what comes running. I think we're good. I just see Phiomias and Paracers. There's a snake over there, but he's not too close. Here, let's head over this way. Turtle. Got a turtle. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of this one. This is not the right one, I don't believe. What am I looking for? This is not the right one either. I really just need to come in here with an ankelo or something along those lines, because these are not the right ones. These are not the right flowers. These are not the right trees. Bummer. Well, whatever. I'll worry about that on my own time, because I clearly need to gather some of the stuff. And like I said, I didn't really bring the right stuff to go running through the swamp, so I'm not really prepared for that today. And, you know, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Can worry about it on another day, on another episode, on another time. So I will catch you on that other day, time, episode, etc. type configuration of things. And until then, thanks for watching. See you later.